Hello, welcome back to Sage and Stone Homestead. My name is Heather. These are some of our goats. We started out the fall and winter with 34 goats on the homestead, and now I am down 9 for various reasons, most of them good. So we're going to do a little bit of a herd update today. A lot of you have asked if my husband knows the names of my goats, and so we're going to test that out. Do you want to start with the ones you know, or do you want me to point them out? I heard you mention a couple names before.
I mean, I could probably tell you which ones I don't know, but that would be most of them.
You had mentioned Christine before. Which one is that?
That's obviously...
Perfect. Ding!
She's been here forever.
She has.
Margie.
Margie, which one? You want to go show me her? Because you can't just say names you've heard me say all the time.
Then you might as well point them out. And
That one's Margie.
Margie.
Who's this?
See, I feel like I should know.
You should. This is the one that came with Calamity.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That's Talia.
Okay.
Margie, who's she beating up right now?
Boba.
Boba. Do you know this little one?
It's another one that I know I should know. I can't remember.
This is Stormy.
Okay.
Stormy's mama is...
Pesky.
No. I sold Pesky. But you're close.
Same lineage.
Yes. Because all the red ones are related.
Can't remember.
That's Barely. Barely.
I thought she was gone.
Barely's not gone. She's on the call list.
I thought she was gone, and that's why.
She's pregnant with Nefarious baby, so I need her precious cargo before she goes.
I did know that.
Next to her, who's this? She's got a weather name.
Tempest.
Tempest, perfect. Do you want to look behind you?
See, you said...
Do you know who the black one is?
I know one of them's Tori, I don't know the other one.
Nope, that's not Tori.
That's the smaller one is Tori.
Yes.
Yeah. Nope, don't know.
That's Fury.
Hi.
She's like, how dare you? Who's that?
That's the Tori.
That's Tori.
Tori's something
Tori.
sticking out of her head. Snot, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, on her eyelash?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's okay. Then, these two right here, do you know their names?
No.
This is Tallulah, who's being hidden by Boba. Tallulah. And the black Nigerian is Holly. And then we've got this lighter colored mini right here. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't know any of them.
You don't know them. This is the one you put the blood stop on when I dehorned her.
Okay. Still don't remember her name.
That's Tizzy. And then I think we just have these two as far as the does go, unless there's somebody inside. Do you know these ones?
No, I don't know the minis.
The minis. Breezy and Shindy. The bucks should be easier.
You say that.
Did we talk about her? Do you know that one? Right here.
And this one is one that I do know, I just can't.
She was one of the first ones born here.
Can't pull it out of my brain.
That's Mayhem.
Yeah. See, Pesky and Mayhem, the two names that I couldn't remember Mayhem.
Yeah.
But I had them like associated with each other.
Pesky and Mayhem were born the same year. I hope we didn't miss anybody. You got Epi. You know Elpis. We didn't have to talk about Elpis. Huh?
That one I know.
I think we skipped Elpis, but he knows Elpis. We all know Elpis, huh? Yeah.
I already forget.
You already forget? These are two of my main bucks. One of them we've used a whole lot. The other one has only been used once. One of them broke his leg.
Yeah.
And it was a holy hot mess.
Yeah, and I can't think of his name. I don't know why I'm brain farting on everything right now.
Chaos theme, both of them. Feral.
Yeah.
And
I literally, like,
that's okay.
Words aren't coming to my brain, so I don't know.
This is Havoc.
Yeah.
This is Havoc. He's got lots of daughters on our farm. There will be lots of your daughters too. Your girlfriends are just too young to breed this year. They were, most of them. You don't know these guys. Do you remember the brown one?
No.
That's Buckwheat. He's very small due to being, yeah, he's been sick most of the year. So this one is Dingus and this one is Bean Dip. All three of these really, they could go to pet homes, but everyone likes the smallest babies and not the bigger ones. Back here, these used to be active bucks, but not anymore. Got one here and then one way back there. Do you know who this one is?
Hamish.
Hamish, ding! Very good. Do you know that one?
No.
Titus is laying down in the hay back there. He's a good boy.
Tidy Whitey.
Tidy Whitey, that's what I call him. Poor darling. And then last but certainly not least, our pen back here. We have an extra credit from another farm. Do you know this little turd?
No.
He has an Asian market name. That's Mochi.
Oh.
Mochi, you know this one.
Nefarious.
Nefarious, because he was expensive. So we remember the expensive goats.
And GWP.
GWP's goat. Do you remember her name?
No.
This is Rosemary. She's out of habit. That's why she's breeding Nefarious this year. I think she's bred. I never saw it, but she had some evidence on there. So good job, sir. So I've had a couple questions about how we've come up with the names for our goats. We have a couple running themes going around. Some of our first goats didn't really fit into any theme. We hadn't established exactly what we wanted to do at that point. So Barely here, her name comes from the book Heidi. There was Schwenley and Barely, two goats that Heidi had a lot of interactions with in the book. So that's where that comes from. But we have like an overarching chaos theme. Goats cause a lot of chaos and mayhem. So we really like our chaos theme. And along with that kind of morphed the weather theme. The reason that Tempest was born Tempest was just because she was tangled up in her mama and she was very difficult to get out. So it was kind of a whirlwind or a crazy storm. So we've named her Tempest. Actually, her full name is Sage and Stone's Wayward Tempest, which I really like. Breezy's part of the weather theme. Tallulah and Holly, they were born on St. Patrick's Day, so I went for some Irish names with them. My mom's birthday is also St. Patrick's Day, and her name is Holly, so that's where that comes from too. Stormy weather theme. She's got these little storm clouds all over with her moon spots. And Talia is actually part of the weather theme too. I believe it's Russian for cloud. And then Elpis was born right after we had quite a few La Mancha losses. And I was very cautiously optimistic about what would happen with her. My friend Letty actually named Elpis. I can't exactly remember I think it's a goddess, like a goddess of hope or something like that. I'll put it down here. Christine came with the name Christine. It's actually not her official name. Her registered name is Havana Club. And she's looking mighty wide. She's the first one due here February 5th. We keep back meat goats as well to feed our family, and usually the meat goats do get names. That's Dingus and Buckwheat, Bean Dip over there. We usually try to go for silly names, sometimes food names with them. Last year we had a baby La Mancha, mini La Mancha born, named Hullabaloo, and Hullabaloo died from coccidia when he was only 6 weeks old. I've talked about reusing the name Hullabaloo, and I plan to do that because I really like the name and I'd hate for it to only have been used for 6 weeks. And I've had a lot of people ask me since we lost our beloved Calamity. Calamity, if you didn't meet her, she was the life of the party on this farm. She was essentially the farm mascot and the channel mascot, and we miss her dearly. She died from a twisted gut, essentially colic, a couple weeks ago, and I've had a couple people ask me if I plan on reusing her name, and I don't. Calamity is different than Hullabaloo in that we knew Calamity. There's a personality and just a heart tug that is connected with that name. So we are going to retire the name Calamity because it just doesn't feel right passing it on. But Hullabaloo we will reuse because we didn't know him. He was too young for us to really experience him in its fullest, to really know him, so I will be reusing that one. I do have a running name list going, but it is starting to shrink. So if you have any ideas, new names for the chaos theme or the weather theme, or any names that you think are cool that we could add to our herd this coming spring, I would love to hear them. Baby goats are hitting the ground very, very soon.